2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. That's a great look at our location tonight. The home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. We welcome you to Noche NBA here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report, thanks. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Crowder, Paul outside. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
That's a sweet spot for Paul. That zone between the arc and the paint might be his favorite. A career 50% two-point shooter.
Makes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Crowder. James Harden picking up that last basket. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Harris kicks to Harden. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Paul with the ball, picked up by Harris. Paul passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges inside. Guarded by Embiid. Back to Ayton. Clock at 4. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ayton's got his second bucket. And it's Thibault in the corner. And there's the pass to Maxey. Passes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded close. The Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Basket counts.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Bridges misses.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Booker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 76ers trail by 4. Harden kicks to Thibault. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the basket by Harris.
Tobias Harris coming off that screen, knowing he was going to get open before he got to it, and did something with it.
Booker outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul against Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
Chris Paul picks up that
first team.
And really an incredible playmaker
Shooting for
his entire career. The Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Now here's Booker. Shot, high post. Buries the jump shot. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
It's Harden with the drive. It's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. The 11-footer. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Paul. Harris dishes to Harden. Out to the wing. Ayton against Embiid. Bridges with the steal. Paul left side. Here's Crowder. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Booker outside. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Harden.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Green. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Timeout. And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
And the Suns call time. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Suns miss again. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Harden with it. Working on Payne. Harden kicks to Niang. Clock at 6. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. It's good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Craig. Poked away. Now here's Shamet. Deep right on him. No problem on the jumper in close. Shamet's got the game tied up here for the Suns. The 76ers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Harden surveying the D. Takes it inside. And the jam by Harden.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Payne, guarded by Harden. They get it again. Payne's shot is good.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here is Harden. 11 points in the game. Korkmaz passes to Millsap. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the rejection by Harden. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Banked in off the glass. Payne's got his second basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The 76ers leading. To the wing on the left. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Millsap. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers have to retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now here's Harden. Following the miss by Paul Millsap. 6 on the shot clock. Harden trying to get open. Count that one.
The contact's certainly there, but Millsap just too big and too strong on those type of plays.
Here's Payne. And that one released in time, but no good. James Harden getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's business.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Torrey Craig is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point. Pass to Shamet. To the paint, here's McGee. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Back to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The 3 from Harden. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And Millsap right now unselfish and looking for guys if they're open.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Payne kicks to McGee. Pass to Payne. Takes the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
And it doesn't take much to get Harden going. His confidence serves as a catalyst for him catching fire.
Phoenix calls timeout. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Millsap. Harris comes in for Danny Green. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. Offensive rebound. Bridges finds Booker. And here is Paul. Bridges left side. The offensive rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Harris drives in.
Harris with a head of steam, put his head down, and then put the ball down.
Now Booker, he has 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Will it go? And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Booker's got 7 points in the game. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Maxey, no good. Suns trail by 11. The pass to Crowder. Bridges kicks to Booker. Inside. Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 6 points for Jay Crowder.
Booker has established that he can score and now showing that he can play make. That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
From 17 feet out, misses off the right iron.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Here's Maxey. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Crowder. Yep, that one goes in there. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Suns trail by 5. Now here's Paul. The high post shot, and he connects with the jumper. Paul's got 6.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Here's Niang. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here's Harris from the arc. Another miss by Philadelphia.
and the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Out the basket. And it's now only a 1.76ers lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Pass to Booker. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
And Devin Booker showing a nice touch around the rim.
Thibault with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Bridges dishes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Harris finds Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by Booker. Here's Embiid. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Paul passes to Booker. That one misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Harris drives in. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, Tobias can't take you off the bounce. He has that strong face-up game and creates offense that time.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix, trailing by 5. Maxey passes to Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Sinks the three-pointer. Maxey's got 9.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
1:04 left to play here in the half. Ayton kicks to Paul. Looking to end the run, and he knocks down the jumper. Paul's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. With the drive, and that one's good. Thibault.
Assist from Tyrese Maxey.
Here's Booker. 8-point game. 40 seconds left now here in the second. To the middle. And Crowder jams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
The 76ers making a switch here. Paul Millsap is checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for George Niang. Korkmaz is checked in for Harris. And it's Harden in for Maxey. Here's Payne. Here's McGee. Back to Payne. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Well, as soon as the shot was released, Millsap gets off the floor quickly and blocks it.
And Harden with the stuff.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. Third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Ayton dishes to Booker. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Up top, Crowder, guarded by Harris. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers leading by 10. Pass to Embiid. From the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Thibault. Bridges with the steal. All going up court. The shot's good from Paul. And 12 points for Chris Paul.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Suns trail by 10. Paul with the ball. He's got 12. Here's the 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Booker looking around. His 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers leading by 9. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Embiid, the pass to Harden. Back to Embiid. Harden finds Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
The assist.
Embiid's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Paul with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. Green is checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
76ers substitution. Danny Green.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Harden, and the rejection by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
There's Green with the 3. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. And here is Bridges. Paul finds Ayton. Over Green. And it's Ayton missing. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Harden. Harris trying to get free. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body and length inside.
Now the pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup. Booker's got 15 points.
Booker's such a good spot-up shooter, but when he gets on the move and he has that kind of deft touch, that's a pretty soft floater.
Harris kicks to Harden. Passes it to Green. Now, here's Maxey. Defended by Booker. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Payne in for Booker. And then for Philadelphia, Paul Millsap is checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. And here's Harden for 3.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Harden. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. On the wing, Harden. Goes back up. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
To the inside. Pass to Green. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Harden outside. Shoots the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Harden's got 33.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Suns, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Paul. McGee, the pass to Shamet. He kicks it to Payne. From deep, Johnson connects from 3-point range. Johnson's got 6 points.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
It's Harden with the drive.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Suns trail by 7. Over to the left wing. Here's McGee. Second shot opportunity, and the basket is good. 8 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Korkmaz, and it's off from 3-point range. Here's Shamet. There's the drive.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's McGee, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
And he uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Driving the lane, Payne. And the rejection by Harden. And he's able to get it back. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Back to Korkmaz. Pass to Niang. Green deciding where to go with it. McGee with the block. They get it back. Suns trail by 5. Down low. Craig kicks to Payne. Back to Craig. The pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden. It's his first trip to the line.
And a
very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Landry Shamet.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And the jam by Harden.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Offensive rebound. And another shot.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. James Harden getting it done for Philadelphia. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. The 76ers lead. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Bridges outside. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Great D that time from Green. The 76ers leading by 3. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. This is it to Bridges. And here is Ayton. Feeds away. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the rejection by Ayton. Payne looking around. Booker to the middle. Here's Johnson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he drives in. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. So for the Suns, Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Lots of room. Bullseye.
You know CP3 can get others involved, but when he wants to score, he can do that too.
Pass to Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the 76ers lead by 5. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Paul. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Green in the post. Ayton's there. A nice shot by Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Paul dishes to Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. Booker outside. Another three for Phoenix.
They've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Harden against Paul. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Booker. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Huge night for Booker and reminiscent maybe of the night in Boston.
Harris kicks to Green. Harden outside. Thibault, the pass to Harden. And here's Embiid. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And the strength of Embiid oftentimes just overwhelms the defense. Able to absorb physical coverage and still finish. And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down. Yeah, the defender all over.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Also, they've generated a ton of offense in the paint, and that's always a recipe for success, getting those high percentage shots down low.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Here's Crowder. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Out left of the wing. Paul passes to Booker. Baseline try, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game. Timeout called the 76ers.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
All right, thank you, David. A putback, and Ayton stays with it. Now, just a 2-point 76ers lead. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
76ers
Hey, boy,
substitution.
when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
Korkmaz checked in for James Harden.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Ayton against Embiid. Thibault kicks to Harris.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Bridges, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 1.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Crowder finds Paul. Back to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Thibault on the wing. Back to Korkmaz. And stolen by Ayton. Now Paul. Bridges outside. Now here's Ayton. Here's Crowder. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Phoenix.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
The team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
Moment here now for an injury report. And let's get an update on James Harden's injury. David, any news there?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Philadelphia let me know the status. He told me that he has a strained calf muscle. He's definitely going to be sitting the rest of this one out and potentially a significantly longer time before he'll be back on the court. Kevin, really bad news tonight.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Well, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Second team foul.
Drops the first one, and that brings them within 2.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. The feed to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Harris drives in. And slam dunk by Harris.
Tobias says, I'll take you home.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They lead by 1. Puts it up from 12. Second chance shot. Rejected by Harris. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 6. Lobs it up for Crowder. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Hey, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Korkmaz passes to Embiid. Can't hit from in close. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers making a switch here. Green's checked in. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
He needs to try to get another basket this quarter because clearly his jumper is not going down right now.
Here's Harris. Yes!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 1. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
He's such an important contributor to his team's success over the years. It's amazing that Green was a second-round pick and coming out of a big school at that.
And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
With such leadership that Chris Paul brings every night to the floor, it commands your respect and the opponent's respect, and it's making everyone around him better right now.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancer.
Maxey passes to Green. Here's Max. It's in! They could win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road.
All right, David, thank you.